A very good morning to my dear children. So, what are you all doing in your house? That same story, ma'am. A new story is over here. I'm going to take your SST class, your social studies class, because Rupali ma'am is having certain problems with her eyes. For that reason, I'm going to take your social studies class. So, one chapter I want to do it in a nutshell, that is landforms and water bodies. Now, children, this landforms and water bodies. You know, in your previous chapter, it was taught about the certain spheres of the earth. What are those lithosphere, that is land, hydrosphere, that is water. Hydro means water. Hydrosphere, then atmosphere. It is connected with air, so it is atmosphere. Then the biosphere. Biosphere is that. Why it is called bio? Bio means where life can exist. That is why it is called bio. Biosphere means the sphere, or that part of the earth where life can exist, living things can exist, so it is called the biosphere. Now lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, this three makes up the biosphere, okay, because this three only supports life, so it is called the biosphere. Okay, now I am going to the chapter, that is landforms and water bodies. Now landforms, it may come to your mind that you have gone to many places, okay. When the summer vacation starts, ma'am, we will go to a hill station because it's very hot over here, ma'am. In Shirampur, it's very hot. I don't want to stay over here. Ma'am, we are going to Darjeeling. So, Darjeeling is coming in your mind, okay. Some are telling, ma'am, we will go to Shimla. Shimla, Darjeeling, all these are coming in your mind. Some hill stations. Why? Because hill stations are those places which makes you very much comfortable, where the weather is very comfortable during the summer months, because it lies in the higher altitude. Altitude means height. So that is why it is called the mountain. That region is called the mountain region, where the level is much more higher than where we live. We live in the plain land. That is the low-lying area. That is the plain land. Okay, that is the plain. And mountain is that area which is far much more in height, in altitude than the plain land. And you should keep this in mind. More up we go, means when we go towards the higher altitude, towards the higher length, then what happens? Temperature decreases. So more higher up we go, the temperature becomes less. That is why the hill stations, which is so much comfortable, because it is much more cooler than that of the plains during the summer months. So this you should keep in your mind. Why you go to the mountain area? Why mountain area is so much cool? I don't know it's there in your book or not, but this you should keep in your mind, that more higher up we go, the temperature decreases. Decreases means the temperature comes down. Okay. Now, so here, so the major landforms, here it is talking about the major landforms, means the land area. I am not going to the water bodies. I am just going for the land. Now land, the mountains. Mountains are highlands. Okay, much more highlands compared to other features of the land. Mountains is the highest, and it's having a pointed peak. Okay, that is a mountain, and the slopes are sloping. It's having the sloping, a tilted slope. Okay, that is why it is a mountain. Now the hills are a sister to a mountain. Mountain sister, younger sister. Ma'am is joking with you all. No, my dear children. Hill, if it's not coming in your mind, what a hill is? Hill is having a rounded top. Okay, not a sharp peak. It's having a rounded top. Okay, height is much more less than that of the mountain. So these are hills. Hills are baby mountains. Okay, those are hills. Okay, then a plateau. It may come to in your mind, ma'am, what a plateau is. Plateau is also called a tableland, because it looks like a table. It looks like table, flat top, but it is raising high from the plain land. So it is called a tableland. A plateau's another name is tableland. So the nickname of, you are having a lot of nicknames. Ma'am, my name is that, my nickname is that. Now, nickname. So another one nickname of this plateau is tableland. It looks like a table in shape. So it is called a tableland. Okay, now desert. So one more landform you will see, that is the desert. Desert, those are sandy areas. Now in the desert also you will see some small hills you can see in the desert. Some small hills. Those are known as the sand dunes. Small hills of sand, those are known as sand dunes. Okay, you should keep in your mind what are sand dunes. Now, a question may come in your mind, ma'am, what this valley is? When the two mountains are there, one mountain, another one mountain, then the area between the two mountains, that low-lying area between the two mountains, that is called a valley. Okay? So the low-lying area between two mountains is called a valley. So this one is called a valley. You see a mountain over here, another mountain over here. So between these two mountains you will find this area. This is known as the valley. Okay? And what are hills? Hills are small mountains. These are having the sharp peak. These are having the sharp peak. Sharp peak. These are having the round peak. See, it's rounded top. And what is a tableland? Tableland looks like this. It raises high up, comes like this, comes down, and then goes to the plain angle. So it looks like a table. So it is called a tableland. It's also called a tableland or a plateau. Okay, so this is what a plateau is. And a valley, I told you very nicely, this area is called the valley. Now, so this much you are having in your hills, plateaus, plains, then you are having deserts. Now, so these are the landforms regarding the landforms you are having this. The physical feature regarding the landforms you are having this. Now we are going to the water bodies. So the bodies, so we know that 3/4 of the surface of the earth is covered by water and only 1/4 is land. Okay, and in this 1/4 of land you are getting so many features. That is, you are getting the mountains, you are getting the hills. Even mountains also you find inside the water bodies also. In the oceans beds also you will find big very high mountains also you will find over there. But that is a different thing. Now we are just talking about the water bodies. Let's concentrate on that. Now we will tell, ma'am, yes, I went to Digha, I went to Puri over there. Ma'am, I went to Kanyakumari. I went over there. I saw the Indian Ocean. I saw, ma'am. Some are telling, ma'am, I went to the Sundarbans. I could see the Bay of Bengal from there. Some are telling, ma'am, I went to Gujarat. From there I can see the Arabian Sea, ma'am. Okay. So Indian Oceans, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal. Okay. All this when you are talking, these are all water bodies. Some are telling, ma'am, in Kashmir I went to Dal Lake. Some are telling, ma'am, in Orissa I went over there. I saw the Chilika Lake. I saw, ma'am, so many things. I saw the dolphin over there also, ma'am. So you are seeing so many things when you go outside, okay? So these are the things you should keep in your mind, that these are the water bodies. Now, some are called freshwater water bodies, or some are salty. What are salty? Because you will see that the sea waters, ocean waters, those taste salty. Why? Because it contains dissolved salt in it. So it is called the saline bodies, or the saline water bodies, or the oceans, or the seas. These are having the saline. Saline means salty. Anything related with salt is called saline. Okay. So these are the features. These are the features. Now I don't know you're having the waterfalls or not. Now you're having the lakes, you're having the seas, you're having the rivers. Now these rivers, it's very important. Now the rivers, when the two rivers are meeting together, that is called the confluence. When a small river, baby river, is meeting the main river, that is called the tributary. Okay, that is called the tributary. But when the two big rivers are meeting, that is called the confluence. Don't forget. Okay, so this is what is given in your lesson. So you just do it, and when your third unit test will be over, if I get the time, I'll go through the question answers. I'll give it in your assignment, the question answers. You will find it over there. I'll send it to you, and you will get all the things in detail. Okay, and if I get a scope of making the chapter more clear to you in detail, surely my children, I'll do it. Okay, so you go through the chapter, and one thing I'm telling you, go through the chapter thoroughly. I can give, because it's a multiple choice questions, I can give from anywhere I like. No need to learn the big questions by heart. No need to do it. Just go through the lesson many times. Okay, because it's a multiple choice type, I can give from anywhere I like. Okay, my dear children. So bye bye, and next class I'm going to discuss one more chapter with you. Okay, bye then.